advice. I bring you greetings from Pastor Ifai, who's busy taking care of a frontier of our world and preparing our escape route. If you don't have a plan B, I know you have faith, but I have faith too, but I have a plan B. And with technology, I can speak to you from anywhere in the world. Get yourself a plan B, whether that's an Okada to Cameroon, or a flying boat or speedboat as we call them, to Seme-Border, or, a hole in the ground, a bunker. Get a plan B, because these people are crazy. They're nutters, the whole bunch of them. And wait and watch the signs, because it can happen like this. God.
Get yourself a plan B. Get yourself a plan B of leaving Nigeria, leaving this country, Nigeria, owing to the insecurity that we are, series of killings and series of murder, strange things that are happening in this country. Pastor Paul Adefarasin is trending now with his sundry counsel to not just his church members, to Nigerians at large. Get yourself a plan B, or have an escape plan from Nigeria. That is the advice that Pastor Paul Adefarasin of House on the Rock Church gave to his member. The senior pastor of House on the Rock Church, Pastor Paul Adefarasin, advised the members of his congregation to plan their exit. Plan your exit from Nigeria. Whether you are his member or not, the counsel or advice is for you. In a video trending on Twitter, the pastor made a statement during his sermon on Sunday, yesterday, May 9, 2021. He said, I quote, "I bring you greetings from Pastor Ifani, who is busy taking care of the frontier of our world and preparing our escape routes." Pastor Paul Adefarasin also said, if you don't have a plan B, I know you have faith. I have faith too, but I have plan B. With technology, I can speak to you from anywhere in the world. Get yourself a plan B. Whether that's an Okada to Cameroon or flying boat to Seme-Border, a hole in the ground, a bunker as we call it, just get yourself a plan B, because these people, our leaders, those who claim to be who are leading or who we elected, most of them are crazy. They are nutters, the whole bunch of them. And watch the signs, because it can happen just in a twinkle of an eye. So this is the counsel given to Pastor Paul Adefarasin gave to his church members to get a plan B. So I think we've had enough. We've seen enough in this country. We've had enough of killings. We've seen a lot of kidnapping and gruesome murder and all that. And till today, as we speak, the president, the Grand Commander-in-Chief, has not addressed Nigerians. What we're hearing is Gabashehu addressing, the presidency said this, the presidency said that. And his either Twitter handle or Facebook handle, which we know he's not the one that is tweeting, not the one that is publishing all those things. If the president has actually addressed us, he's a former military man. Now that he's a democratic leader, he has that power to bring an end to this insecurity that this country is battling with. But we've not heard from him. We've not heard anything from the president. So the pastor, this outspoken pastor, has advised everyone to get a plan B. Get your plan B of exiting this country, Nigeria. As usual, so many Nigerians have reacted to his counsel or to his advice of having a plan B. And in fact, some other person, some other clip, because the clip his clip that was trending online is just a 1 minute video that's cut out from, I believe, longer video or a longer message that he preached or longer counsel that he gave to his church member, but just a 1 minute video was cut out from all he said. Some other person said that he also said that his wife has gone ahead of him to perfect their plan B. He said leadership of Nigeria could no longer be trusted, and this is true. We cannot trust the leadership of Nigeria. The governors are not doing what they ought to do. What about senators who are supposed to do what they're supposed to do? I mean, nothing is working in this country. The prices of goods are escalating. They are burning down police stations, killing policemen, killing military men, killings here and there, abduction, slaughtering of people like animals and all that. I mean, today is the story of some other people that are victims, or that were victims. Now, we don't know who is next tomorrow. We don't know who will be the next that will fall into the hands of these villains, of these wicked men, of these bandits or unknown gunmen. So that was why he said, get yourself a plan B. And he said that his wife has gone ahead to perfect their own plan B. And I advise his church that having a plan B is very, very good. So if his wife has perfected their own plan B, so I mean, to me, I don't understand what is going on in this our country. And he said that Nigeria can no longer tolerate idiots in government, and no country survives 2 civil wars. He warned his members. Very practical, not like, I mean, this man is practical, not like some others who might be, some other preachers who might be mincing words. He is practical in his advice. Dr. Kemio, the controversial journalist, Dr. Kemio Lunoye replied him. She tweeted, "There is no plan B, no Okada to Cameroon. We are going with plan A, sir. No Japa. Nigeria is God's own country, period. And the evildoers will perish. The wages of sin is death." A public service announcement by Dr. Kemi Lule said, "Pastor Adefarasin, there is no plan B. We are praying with authority with plan A, also known as God, and He's an awesome God, Nigeria." So, and some other person said, this person answers now, Dazzle exalted. She tweeted, "Having a plan B can be trifling as getting a valid travel passport for yourself and family now. Currently, it's a hassle to get one, but it's not impossible. Now imagine how hard it should be. This country, it will be when this country implodes. It's only God that will help this country. You have faith." He said he has faith also, but you need to get a plan B. But even despite the advice or the counsel he gave that we should have plan B, we cannot fail to pray for this country. I mean, it's almost impossible for every Nigerian to be having plan B. If you're having plan B, where are we going to? Where are we running to? His advice is just a clear evidence of the level of insecurity that we have in this country now. Nobody is safe in this country. Nobody is safe in Nigeria. So that's why that he came on board, and I'm believing that some other men of God, some other preachers could also come out boldly to support his statement. Have a plan B. Have a plan B. Plan B of leaving this country if you have it within your capacity to do so. And even obtaining travel documents currently is difficult. Everything is skyrocketing. Even sachet water is, some places are 20 naira, some places are 25 naira, some places are 15 naira. Everything is on the increase. Are we going to talk about naira to dollar? Are we going to talk about the economy? Are we going to talk about the amount of debt Nigeria is owing? So what is actually working in this country at the moment? And the worst of it is that despite all this happening, despite the abduction, killing of policemen, bandits, Fulani herdsmen, so many things that are going on. You talk of the IPOB, you talk of the ESN, you talk of the Ududua, you talk of this and that. You cannot, have confidence in this country again. Our leaders cannot be trusted. And the outspoken pastor said, these people are crazy, a whole bunch of them. They are crazy. They are only interested, selfish people. They are not interested in the people that voted them in. Look at how people are dropping dead. Now, a governor said that he was planning to go and kill all the bandits and lose some students. A governor made such statement. His rescue plan, that is his plan to tackle insecurity in his state, is just for him to go and kill all the bandits and then also lose some students. And he was also heard saying that if his son is kidnapped, he is not going to be going for any dialogue. He will pray that his son will go to heaven from there. And he has forgotten that he won't be in power forever. And he won't know who will be applying for him. So these things are horrible. These things are, you hear of a cleric, I think Sheikh Gumi, saying that the federal government should hurry up and pay bandits 100 million naira. And the bandits have more trust in him than the federal government. So which way Nigeria? A plan B is, to me, a good counsel when you have the capacity for such plan B. Plan B of living, say, to me, Cameroon is not even better. Cameroon is not better than Nigeria. The economy of Cameroon is not better than that of Nigeria. But where your life could be preserved, where you could be safe. Even today, there are news of people, running here and there in Owerri, Douglas Road. People were running. You go to Port Harcourt. In fact, currently, the governor of Rivers State, Governor Nyesom Wike, has imposed a curfew from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. Before it was from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Now it's from 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. And he has directed all law enforcement agents that they should deal with anybody who violates the who does not obey the curfew. So this is the level we are in. And I've also heard that the governor of Benue State, but it's not verified. I'm not saying that I got it from a reliable source. I heard that the governor of Benue State has allowed his people to have self-defense. They can own a gun to defend themselves. We cannot all die. We must not all die. Something has to be done. A plan B, anybody, is not everyone that have the capacity for plan B, but what should we do? Prayer. In fact, somebody was saying, okay, God will judge them. Judgment will come when we all die. You are saying that God will judge these people. Judgment will come when we all die. What if you die without fulfilling destiny? What if you die without actualizing your dream, without fulfilling the purpose for which you came to this world? So it's not just about saying judgment. Something has to be done now or never. We need to rise up now and say enough is enough. We've had enough of bandits, non-government. We've had enough of killings here and there. Something has to be done. If you have the capacity for plan B, you go for plan B. One of those that don't have plan B is a distress call. What is your take? What is your opinion on the plan B that Pastor Paul Adefarasin of House on the Rock Church advised not just his members to Nigeria, having a plan B? If it means going to Cameroon, if it means going to Sema, if it means even digging a hole to make sure that you are not in the surface of this country, Nigeria, you should do it. Hello, thank you guys. This is my update concerning the advice given by Pastor Paul Adefarasin of House on the Rock Church. Please let us know your take or your reaction towards this advice. Thank you.